You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now.
Good evening, everyone. This is Rolling Storm, and we are back for more World of Tanks Blitz esports tournament gameplay. The professionals tournament may be finished on all of the servers. However, we still have the Ascent Tournament underway. I believe there's this one, then there's another one on Saturday, and then we have the Top Echelon Championship coming up towards the end of May. So lots of good games to look forward to. This evening, I am going to be following WinterWar's Team Raate. Promises to be a pretty fun set of games. They've got quite a tough group. We've got Kraken Esports in here as well as Clan Turk. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one for the lads from WinterWar. This is a best of 3. It's a group of 8. We're starting in the quarterfinals, so it's best of 3, single elimination. So we're going to follow WinterWar Team Raate for as far as they can go. Now we're ready. Fantastic stuff. Now, map 1. Where are we going map 1? That's a very good question. We're going to Middleburg. And let me just check my microphone and make sure. Okay, it seems to be in balance. Wonderful. So, WinterWar versus RO1. I don't know what their actual clan name is. Romania 1. And the most titrated clan in Romania. We're going into Middleburg Supremacy. Best of 3. Good luck to both teams. Of course, we're kind of rooting for WinterWar. We don't want to be biased. We might be a little bit biased. It's okay. It's okay. And looking at WinterWar's lineup, there's a strong reliance on the IS4 platform. 4 IS4s, backed up by a Mouse 268 and Backchat 25-2. And this is Kasu, the artist formerly known as Grumbly. And we are struggling with the free cam, but we've cracked it. Now, WinterWar blue team in theme, North Spawn versus Romania 1. Red team, South Spawn. Romania 1 making a push for B. We've got Katsu on C, uncontested. He's being safe though, playing it very cautiously. Of course, Romania 1 do have an STB and a T95E6 and a 121B. They could be contesting the hill. They're not. They're going deep in the city. Antonucci, Robertino 81 taking a bit of damage on B. Now we've got the teams. Oh dear. There we go. We fixed some audio. The stream started playing through somewhere else. And the teams... Now, WinterWar will be carving out a lead. They've also got a nice hit point lead. And Rainak here. Rainak Poposu. God, I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but he's getting pushed on. We've got Antochi gets a bounce. And Romania 1 in a bit of trouble here. They're on the back foot. Their IS-7's looking low. With E3, they had a good line. And it's going to be Rainak with the kill. Picks it up. First blood to WinterWar. They've got a solid advantage in this match. Can Romania 1 turn it around? Potentially a 1-2-1 and a T110 E3 on McLeish. McLeish is in trouble. He's going down swinging. Doesn't appear to have support. Anka 7's gone down to Tarupi. And McLeish bounces a shot. Gets another one into Red Mate. Anka getting fire on from behind. It's Katsu getting shots in. McLeish bounces twice. McLeish bounces Anka. Bounces Red Mite. Takes down Red Mite. And Anka is in trouble. He's gone down to Tarupi. And Romania 1. It's going to be a 7-0 potentially. Grumbly. Drive-by killing the FB215B. Tarupi takes down the Jaegeru. And that is a clean sheet win for WinterWar. They're going to be very happy with that one. Very happy indeed. Oh, alright. And let's just have a look here where we can see WinterWar. They carved out the advantage by getting the caps, both caps on the go. Romania 1 focused on the city but didn't push home the advantage hard enough. Certainly they had, maybe they didn't have the armor profile. They had two mediums, the FE215B, the T95E6. They had a better lineup for the hill, and I think Romania 1 going into 4 IS-4s and a mouse and a 268 in the city was just a little bit too much to bear. And of course then we had Kasu in the Batchat 25T coming down on the flank. So very effective play by WinterWar. Played everything right. Looking at the lineup from WinterWar now, we've got 1 minute to go. Looks like they're going a little bit heavier. Kasu's dropped to the Batchat 25T for the Grill 15. We're seeing a double mouse strat. Rainak and Taka. We've got Deadshot in the 140, Tarupi in the 113. So 3 mediums. WinterWar, this is a nice lineup. It's very varied. They've got the speed to play the hill no matter really what Romania 1 bring. The double mouse tanks will give them options in the city. Of course, Romania 1, their lineup. Again, it's a little bit atypical. I think the 121B Chieftain Mark 6 wouldn't be preferential tanks for this map. It's a bit of an odd lineup that Romania 1 are bringing. But again, similarly, they've got the Jaegeru, they've got the T110E3, they've got options to play pretty hard in the city. But I think in this scenario, they will get beaten on the hill by WinterWar. WinterWar have got everything they need to take the hill. We're going back into Middleburg, swapping the spawns. WinterWar still blue team. Romania 1 red team. We can see here Romania 1. They've got 2 mediums. They are not going to be strong on the hill, but maybe they are playing now. The teams are just seeing each other's lineups for the first time. We're going to follow Red Meat. In the 121B, he's backed up by Anka 7 in the SDB1. Now, Von Hillich, the E50M takes a hit. Takes 2 hits. WinterWar, they've brought everything apart from the mouse tanks up to the hill. Now, Takam Metsanpeku, he's a monstrously good player in the mouse, backed up by Rainak behind him. They will be very hard to dig out of B. But WinterWar, their E50M's bleeding a lot of hit points. We're seeing Tarupi and McLeish pushing now on Anchor 7 at the same time. Deadshots coming in. Kasu's reloading. He's teeing up a shot. He's looking to end Anchor 7. He does! Oh, Deadshot pips him to it. And WinterWar, they're carving out the hill. They've got both guns down on the hill. That's given them a good hit point lead. But now, of course, the issue is Romania 1 are coming in. And it looks like Taka's going down. Reinak's just a little bit further, far enough out. It's a good cap lead in the favor of WinterWar. They hold on to it fractionally. It looks like Abadia, the 215B, is going to deny them B, but WinterWar responding in force, coming in through the middle, looking to shut down the FE215B. Everyone's pushing into Reinak, but that's what the mouse tank is built for. He wants Romania 1 to push him. Romania 1, 3 guns on the table. WinterWar still with 6. Now, Pumni, the Jaeger, is too far back. The Chieftain Mark 6 goes down rapidly. And we've got the IS-4. He's holding on. He's not holding on anymore. And now it is just the Jaeger looking for a big hit onto Deadshot 2K16. But realistically, there is not much that this command is going to be able to do. WinterWar will just look to come at him from lots of different angles. Von Hick in the E50M. He is still swinging. The Jaeger takes down Deadshot. Tarupi gets one in. McLeish gets one in. It's going to be Von Hick with the kill shot. Picks it up. And WinterWar walking away 2-0 in the best of 3. And some GGs from Romania 1. Great to see the sportsmanship on display there. And another very conclusive victory for WinterWar. Now, I don't know when their next match is going to be, and my chat's blown up again. But that was some beautiful gameplay by WinterWar, getting lots of, as Handy32 points out in the chat, lots of crossfire positions on the go on both of those games. And game 1 just from pure overrunning the hill. And I've just heard from BTHF that Reinako Posso means assault pig. That's amazing. That's cool. That's cool. We like that. Okay, let's just see. This is the first Ascent Tournament that I've commented this year. So let's see the next match. Oh dear. Raate are up against Kraken Esports in the semi-finals. And that's going to be in 20 minutes or so, 7:32. Now Kraken Esports, we've got Quinoa, Deepai as the Phoenix, Useless, Tristan, Captain Pephorus, Lapin War, Shogun. That's a pretty tough team. That is a pretty tough team. WinterWar, of course. It's going to be a tough matchup for them in the semi-finals. Let's see who else is in their group. Well, we can see Immortals and Unknown going through to the semi-finals of Group 1. Souls and Unicums, Group 2. H1Z1 as well. And there's another Romania 1 team playing in Group 3. Czech Predators, Esports Addicts, Advanced Polish Armor, LXN, German Clan, Tercios, Spanish, Rays, Immortal Rays, 1S, that's Skolcina's clan, Clan Turk, H1Z1, Raate, Kraken Esports, Romania 1, BHBP, another Souls team, good lord, Breakthrough, another Tercios team, another Kraken Esports team. Let's see, which Kraken Esports team is this? Boy, it looks like we've got the top dogs from Kraken Esports. Loker, Pink, us, or US, Exegy, another Immortals team. It's looking pretty tough. And there is another WinterWar team playing as well. Suma. Well, we've got some time to burn. Now I haven't played on a PC in a while. I've got some replays, but let's jump into a PC game. Let's not do it at tier 10, because that just seems like a terrible idea. Now, from what I've learned from playing on PC is that I really am favored by playing slower, heavier hitting tanks. So I'm looking for a tank at a lower tier. because we're a coward like that. That looks to play for pretty slow gameplay. Well, let's play the Lupus. I haven't played the Lupus in a while, actually. Let's do it. Now, this of course could be a disaster. But if it's not, it's okay. Then we'll go into some replays. Yeah, but this is Rolling Swarm on PC controls. Ah.
Let's go.
I don't really know which way. Which way is my team gonna go? Now I'm a top tier Lupus. There's only 2 tier 7s on the enemy team. Now the KV3, which way is he going? Is he going towards me? He is. Wonderful. Is he? No, he's not. Well, let's help our team get some cap lead carved out. Now there is an SU 100Y, which I truly despise that tank. Okay, well we've got C and D. There's a KV3. Our Sentinels, I don't want to block him into enemy fire. Reds are pushing deep in our spawn. Let's try and clear this KV3.
Enemy is hit.
Now, I prefer him to try and have a crack at me than the Sentinel. Oh, come on. Well, it looks like my team should be doing it. We've lost... looks like a Sherman of some description. And we're losing C, but we have taken down a tier 7, one of the only 2 tier 7s on the enemy team, which is favorable. We are happy with that sort of trade. Now, I don't want to push around there, but I would be happy to push around this way. Now,
Enemy armor is damaged.
we're happy with that. We're happy with that very poor trade. We're not happy with this situational problem that we're in now.
We got him.
Well, the enemy team is doing a good job of cap control. Ah.
One of our trucks was hit. We're immobilized.
You shall not pass.
Enemy is hit. Truck hit.
I feel like I'm getting 100% carried by this tank at the moment. But then I must admit, this is why I chose the tank.
We've hit them hard.
I'll take that. I mean, it wasn't the purest game. It wasn't the worst game. We won. Okay, let's see. What replays do we have? Less of my Newbury, more of your good games. Por favor. Where is my... Oh! We've got a replay from Pipefish. Go on then, let's hit up the replay from Pipefish. We've got time. Pipefish, of course, being the logo creator for the Good Game Club. Now, this is a strange game, I've been led to believe. And he's got the camouflage you get for having the modules unlocked before they fix the spare parts debacle. He's playing the IS-7. It's a tier 10-9 game. Only 2 tier 9s per team. We're on black gold though. Pipefish going with some other heavies from the green team towards C. It's not a bad call. The enemy's got a T62 Alpha. The greens have got a Object 140. Both teams pretty balanced. Green teams notionally a bit heavier actually. Probably better for them to be going. Well, the red team does have the E100 and an E14, a T110 E4 rather. And there is a nice juicy VT just begging to be shot through the buildings. Pipefish holding onto that shell, looking to take the shot, connects for 531 damage. And he's playing very safe. We've lost. Red Grill takes down the green IS-8. Looking for some more damage. Eaten by the tracks. T62 Alpha is a lucky man there. Now it looks like neither team's contesting the hill. Both teams pushing out. And the guns have been equalized by Pipefish, taking down the VT, the red VT. Heavy hitter from the red team. One of 3 TDs on that side for this match. Pipefish pushing aggressively into C. At the same time, we know someone from the red team is making a bid for B. They're doing quite a good job of capping it, and it looks like Pipefish is going to get a nice shot in through the drive wheel. E75 coming in to reset, not quite in time enough. E75 with a good roll, though, in through the top of Pipefish's upper plate. Pipefish, whoa! The E75 dodging damage by a very fine margin. Pipefish head on a swivel. Cap points ticking over. There's a gun advantage. We've lost the green VT at some point. Cap points moving in parallel. C is getting reset though. Red IS-7 is pushed in. Pipefish needs to do some reset work. Blocks the shot, fluffs the shot. Grill 15 takes down Tangai, the T62 Alpha. That's important for the green team. Denying the red team their mobility will make cap control much easier in through the lower plates. And that red IS-7 is in trouble. The red E75 though pushing on the other IS-7. Pipefish looking for a second shot, gets it. Angling up well, looking to dodge return fire. Pushes forward, forces the shot onto the upper plate. Great play. Looking now to finish off his opposite number. Manages it in through the top. 2 kills. At the same time, resetting C. E75 gets the second shot into Pipefish. E75 having a really strong game. Pipefish traversing, trying to present a tough angle for Penn. Takes down the E75. And now it is a 4-on-1 situation. T110 E4 left. Our man's up to 2.8k damage. Pushing forwards. Still got AP in the chamber. And there's the T110 E4. He's eyeing up the 140. But Pipefish will pick up the kill. 3k damage. Lots of cap points. And quite a bit of damage blocked as well. And we've got time. And it's a master. I have no idea how that's a mastery. Well, it's a lot of XP. It is a lot of XP. And let's see now what's happening here. Oh, lots of people have applied to join the clan. We made a new clan. Of course, I love Eros, formerly like Legion Big Game. Formerly, I was with the guys in the R2K clan as well. But it made sense. It's making sense to branch out and go independent, focus on commentary and community contributor shenanigans, and leave those guys to do what they do best, which is chew through the leaderboards. And currently EU server champions from the professionals tournament. I'm so proud of those guys. Very, very proud of them indeed. So, let's see, where was I? I was looking for another replay from someone who knows what they're doing, and that someone, of course, is not me. Replays. Oh, what replays have come in recently? Oh, we've got a replay from one of our newest clan members. Skills. Oh no, we've got a T49. I've been playing a lot of the T49 recently. It was a public holiday in Malta here today, and I drove the T49 far too much, and I realized that I have an affinity for it as a tank. There's something about the level of derp and the level of speed which is just, it just speaks to me, shall we say. Well, we're going in now to see the killer Moria. DWF clan. He's on a tune with Horse 268, and his T49 is luminous pink. It's a T-rate 7 game, 5 T-rates, 2 tier 7s. And yeah, the T49, it's a marvelous tank. It really is. There's nothing quite like it. There's nothing that moves as fast as this and hits as hard, or can hit as hard. I mean, with a high explosive shell in the right place, you can basically roleplay as a 183 on speed. It's fantastic. And I mean, I don't make credits in this. I spam the high. Is this platoon made in a T49 as well? They are. Oh, God bless their little cotton socks. They are really living the dream. Double T49 platoon. I mean, that can work very well if you get an enemy team that's got lots of soft targets in it. 712 damage. Thank you very much. But I mean, if you come up against an enemy team with lots of armor, and lots of spaced armor as well, and particularly if you get down tiered, if you're up against like nice ammunition choice. Heat. Of course, the high explosive doesn't have tremendous penetration. It's no hesh. And we're pushing 1.2k damage now. So I mean, it's a great little tank, really. The aim time is a real headache, though. And I don't expect to make credits on this tank. But he's playing it very well. They've got control of the hill. They've shut down the enemy Comet. And the T-44, the mediums, of course, being the real... Like, this tank's fast enough to get away from the heavies. And the T-44 and the Comet are not so soft. Of course, the T-71, T-49 still on the table. The shots, it's got a long travel time. It's difficult to lead the shots accurately on this thing. It is possible to snipe. But you're basically contesting with very finicky gun handling. And it is possible to brawl, but then you have like no armor. There's the T-71. Oh, snapshot. Thank you very much, T-71, for the damage. The damages. And there's another T-49 now. The T-49's favorite prey is another T-49. But you've got to be quick on the trigger, and the killer Mariah's take down the bed. The bed spammer HD. And he's looking for the T-71. The T-71 appears to just not be paying any attention whatsoever. And he's going for that kill. This is the brawl we're talking about. You don't need to be so accurate if you're firing from less than 50 meters away. Point, click, delete. And there's a T-54 Mod 1. The mortal enemy of the T-49. Ooh, the Luva gets a good shot in. He's looking for the T-49. Tracks him. It's not ideal. His platoon mate is in trouble, is dead. Now, the RU-251 doing pretty good job of cap control. The killer here. Dodging some incoming fire, and he's using this hill area, this Castilla, to his advantage. He's playing really well here. Forcing his opponents onto onto unfavorable terms, and there's the top of the Luva. Not quite able to finish off the Luva. The Luva's hanging on 70 HP. And we've got the invites through. Oh my god. How long is this game? How long is this game? I don't want to miss the invites. Well, there goes the Luva. There's another Luva from advancing. It's a nice HE roll. He's getting ready to tactical retreat.
Our track is in. It can break any minute.
There's the T-54 Mod 1. Oof, it's a big hit. And he's looking now. Oh, beautiful in through the top. 2 minutes, 130 cap points, 1 Luva left. Same platoon as the Luva that's already been deleted. The RU-251's a 1-shot, RT-49, the killer, he's a 2-shot. Hydro's saying stay, he's saying no thank you very much, I'll pick up 5k damage and fall off a cliff. Many lols. Nicely done. Mastery, all the badges. Sniper badge in the T-49, that is impressive. 1500 XP, absolutely phenomenal performance. We can't dilly-dally though, because we've got the tournaments, we've got to get there, we've got to go, we're ready. Oh, we've got plenty of time. We're good. We're good. We're here with Kraken Esports versus WinterWar. Team Raate versus the Premium something in French. Premier de Grasse? What does that mean? Let's do some Google Translate. Now apparently that's Portuguese and it translates to treadmills. Premier treadmills. That is what Google Translate has told me. From French, no. It's treadmills. It's the Premier treadmills team. Versus Raate WinterWar as Team Raate. Just some minutes to go. It's the semi-finals. Group 6. Mayan Ruins. Interesting. Looking at the lineups here, we're seeing a slightly similar meta in the Ascent to the Professionals tournament. That's always encouraging. I remember back in 2016, 2017, there was a huge discrepancy between what the... more 2017. 2016 was just IS-7s and 140s. Nothing else really. But in 2017, there was a huge discrepancy between what the top team, what the best teams were taking and what everyone else was taking. It seems that kind of people are kind of catching up to each other's meta. Certainly WinterWar are playing a very typical lineup that you'd see here. The double back chats, we saw their French clippers on Mayan Ruins, bit hit and miss. We know that R2K versus Eros in the playoff to get into the grand finals versus Raid, they ran triple 50Bs on Mayan Ruins twice back to back and really struggled to leverage them effectively. It looks like Kraken Esports are going to do something similar here with T57s. Now the burst damage, this is an interesting, now the double Russian mediums, we're still waiting for everyone to ready up, but it looks like WinterWar are going for quite a nice, pretty traditional tank composition with IS-4s as the core, the 268 and TD support. The mouse will be a good wave breaker on the A-B area. one mouse team at the moment potentially can get overrun. The Batchats will give WinterWar the edge in terms of mobility, but they will lose out on the medium flank brawl to the double T62 Alphas. I would bet on double T62 Alphas taking a medium flank. That will be a good counter versus the Batchats. At the same time, the Batchats they're a lot faster. The T62 Alpha, it's not exactly a fast tank. And we're just got 40 seconds to go. Best of 3, the brutal best of 3. No prisoners, no room for error. Well, tiny room for error, but you better believe it, you need to deliver very quickly. And now WinterWar, will they get knocked out in the semis, or will they make it through to the grand finals? This is the question. We don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out in the course of a couple of battles. WinterWar versus Kraken Esports, Mayan Ruins, best of 3. If we get tied up here, we'll go to a tiebreaker map. Not sure what that map is. And the French Kraken Esports team versus the Finnish WinterWar team. Kraken Esports, red north spawn, and WinterWar, blue south spawn. We're getting some hellos from Kraken there. A very good team. Great to see them active in the Ascent Tournament. Certainly they are going to be very tough competition for WinterWar. And I would even favour Kraken actually going into this match. The lineup, though, I'm not sold on the T57s, but the double T62 Alphas, we're seeing Tristan making his way. Now, the Russian medium, it's got a nice spot here. It can hide behind this rock. It can cap B quite effectively now, as we'd expect. The double Batchats, well, Rhynak, Assault Pig is getting C. McLeish is playing very riskily. Shogun in the T62 Alpha Fearless. And Camo's been renamed, and Tarupi gets a hit into Tristan. McLeish is in trouble. Shogun dodges a shot from Rhynak. It's going to take another one from McLeish. Bounces from McLeish. And it's Kraken Esports with a 15-point cap lead. They've also got nice positions on A. WinterWar playing quite passively. Taka, the mouse main, doing very well and useless. Getting some nice bounces there. Now Rhynak needs to start making some moves. In terms of hit points, though, it's very even. Very even indeed. Von Hillick is doing some really good work here, but he is under a lot of pressure and he needs support. Tarupi needs to come in and back up his man in the middle, because Kraken Esports are looking aggressive. The T57's got 3 in the chambers. We're seeing a push from Kraken Esports here at the same time. We've got the T62 Alpha going down on the flank potentially. Well, Rhynak's on a drum reload. He's in trouble. Von Hillick is getting pushed though. Tarupi, where's the support? Well, Taka and Yusi are coming in. Oh, it's Shogun. Who's going to win out of Rhynak? Well, we've lost 2 Kraken guns early. We've lost the 262 Alpha. Von Hillick's in trouble. It's a nice bait and switch, though. The Phoenix is the call. Von Hillick's down. Hit points are still neck and neck. Can WinterWar leverage some HP, some gun advantages? They've taken down Tristan. This is very close. Taka he needs support, he needs help. He's surrounded by the red team. We've got 4 red guns left on the table. Taka's in trouble. McLeish should not be shooting the mouse. He needs to be going for Lapin. And he is. The Phoenix is on a drum reload. Lapin will be going down. Oh dear, McLeish is in trouble. Where are those IS-4s and 268s? They're in so much trouble, and the Phoenix misses one. Needs to pick up a track. Doesn't. McLeish gets out of dodge. And Deadshot goes down. Oh, the Phoenix with a ram kill. It's a 2-on-4. Kraken have done really well to come back here. I think the IS-4s and WinterWar not fast enough. And this one will be going to Kraken Esports. Unless McLeish can do 3 ammo racks back to back. And it's not a bad start. And Deepeye is looking for the kill shot. McLeish on the drum reload. Phoenix potentially will get the kill shot in. Not quite. McLeish, a 121 HP. A 121 HP Batchat getting pushed on by the Phoenix. The Phoenix and the Russian Twister camouflage will be looking to pick up the kill shot. McLeish will bounce one, but the Phoenix will have him. No, he bounces another one. Oh, but the Phoenix manages very, very narrowly. And that is game 1 to Kraken. WinterWar just not quick enough off the draw on the counter in the city area. Their IS-4s being too passive, and the Batchat's getting a little bit ambitious in terms of what they can do in the brawl area. We've got 1 minute 30 to go. Match point to Kraken Esports. WinterWar, of course, needing to win this one if they want to go through to the tiebreaker. If they don't, that will be them done for the tournament. I don't know if then we will get an invite to the next matchup, or we will stop following a team if WinterWar get knocked out. We'll see how we go. We'll find out together. We'll see. 1 minute. Kraken Esports with a very fast lineup. No mouse tanks here. 2 mediums and a Batchat. Switching the 62 alphas out for 140. Is the 140 potentially a better call in tournaments at the moment? The gun handling's not as great, but the 140, it's faster. It's got that extra degree of gun depression. Potentially a better partner for the Batchat 25T on Mine Ruins. Mine Ruins, that area around the medium cap, full of surprisingly awkward terrain angles, and that extra degree of gun depression between the C62 Alpha and the Object 140 can make all the difference, at least in my experience. Of course, there are pros who can get the T62 Alpha to fire off from any position. But most of us mere mortals will struggle with such things. Now we're ready, we're going in, swapping the spawns. Kraken Esports, red team. WinterWar, blue team. Yes. And we're here on not a clue how to say this person's name, but we're following Pair Forus. Pair 4, we're gonna call him Pair 4. He's in the Batchat 25T for Kraken Esports. WinterWar, same lineup as before. No changes. Katsu in trouble. Oh dear, Katsu has not read the situation very well at all. And he has taken a hit from Useless, but he's done very well to get out of dodge. Very well indeed. And Kraken, the double 140s, will get C. McLeish and Katsu already bleeding HP. The Batchat's rotated into the middle. WinterWar getting out-traded significantly here. And they're a significant chunk of HP down early on. And now we've got the 140s coming into the rear. Kraken will have WinterWar in a nice kind of pincered area. WinterWar need to push out of this, otherwise they are going to get wrapped around by the 140 and Kraken. And the Batchat 25T. McLeish is pushing in with the Batchat 25T leading first. That's an odd choice. And Lapin War will be looking for the kill shot, and it's close. McLeish down to 6. And Shogun's gone down. The push not completely ineffective, but the HP disadvantage is real. The Phoenix is looking to pick up McLeish. Again, he was in the T57. Oh, Katsu is coming in for the drive-by. Bounces the rear. WinterWar playing very fast and loose with the Batchat 25Ts. These IS-4s need to get stuck in. Von Hillich needs support. And it looks like Von Hillich's doing a great job of hanging in there, but the 8-point advantage is strongly in the favor of Kraken Esports unless WinterWar can do something exceptional, they will be in a whole lot of trouble. The guns are neck and neck, but the hit points tell a different story. McLeish in trouble. Phoenix is down. WinterWar pulling it back. It's a 5-on-3, but there's so many one-shots. We need some focus fire from the guys from Finland right now. It's now a 3-on-3 with a nice hit point advantage in the favor of Kraken Esports. Plus, they've got the 140s. The 140s excel in these kind of situations. And the 268 Lapin Wars coming in. Tacker in the mouse to carry potentially. He's in trouble. Useless Kraken looking for the ram kill on McLeish. Oh, Lapin War shuts down Juicy G. And McLeish goes down to deep eyes, and Kraken, with the hit points, able to persist and carry through. Shogun calling the GG. McLeish as well. Great sportsmanship, lovely to see. Taka outmaneuvered by the double 140s, and WinterWar. Yeah, there was a lot of packet loss on that game. I have to agree, I had the same from my end. And we can see here the 268s and 140, tremendous damage. The batch at 25T, just WinterWar again, not being aggressive enough in terms of supporting the team, hanging back, protecting individual hit point pools, rather than getting stuck into the brawl, getting into the thick of it. Kraken Esports, all of their tanks on the front line, grinding WinterWar down one by one. Now I don't know if we are going to get, good lord, another I don't know if we're gonna get another invite. I don't know when the next invite potentially would be. Let's see, when is Kraken Esports next match? They're playing at 8:04. We've got some minutes. We'll hang around. Is there a playoff for third place? No, there is not a playoff for third place. It's sad. All right. Well, we'll. I don't know who I'm gonna stream next. No idea if I'm going to be streaming anyone next or not. We're going and jump and play another game. Let's play some T30. T30 is a fun tank. Let's do it. And we've been up tiered again. Very kind. Not really recognizing any clan tags from either team, which is encouraging. Probably going to push on to B. I feel like my hull down capabilities in this TD will be put to good use on B. When we just pre-aim, there is a light tank, the AMX. We may crest. Now, if I was the AMX, I'd crest there. Yeah. Oh. Oh, come off it. Well, this has been great fun. Really good fun. It's going to be one of the shortest games ever played. We just now have to hang on with our one shot. You know, this is how you should play every game. Just pretending like you've only got one shot's worth of HP in the tank.
Another one like that should finish them.
I mean, we haven't done terribly. We got outplayed by the METDs situationally. and that sucked. But but we are never one to give up.
They're knocked out.
There you go. Sit down. Damage has been served. Don't need 3 on base. Well, I mean, I'm not getting over there. He's either gonna peek and I'm gonna do damage, or he's not gonna peek. That's some GG's. That's some GG's. I feel like I got robbed of my hit points early. Ah! I'll give you an ineffective player. I'll give you a team player. And I'll give you a worthy opponent because you did more damage than most of your team. By a significant margin. So, we've still got time. Well, the T-34 is similar to the T-30. Is it too similar? Would that be boring? I feel like it would be boring. Ah, it's too late, we're doing it. And it's a tier 8-7 game. No clan tags setting off any alarms. No player names setting off any alarms either, which is all good. I would... Now I'm not really sure. I've forgotten what my commands are for chat on PC. I want my team to go like AB. It looks like we're going AB. I wonder. I don't think I'm gonna get up here in time to get a reset on A. We can try though. That won't do it. That is not how you reset a cap. And we've missed an easy shot on the ISU. Ah! And that one didn't even connect. PC controls. Why? I mean, we've got a cap lead. Come on. Yes! Of it. Oh, there's some good old packet loss. So far, so good. Playing a very gentle game. There's a Panther. Now, with the ISU down, I'm feeling much more comfortable pushing forwards.
Enemy is hit. One of our trucks was hit. Looks like that one went right through.
On. My T-34 was built for this. Could do with a couple more degrees of gun depression in my favor though.
Penetration.
Ha!
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
Love it. There we go. Oh, I gave all of these players effective players. Oh, everything's exploding. Okay, now let's see if we have any more replays. Yeah, go on then. We've got this replay from Skills. It looks like a Kolobanov. No spoilers. Go on then. Let's have it. Let's have it. He is in the WZ113, the Chinese heavy came in and train wrecked the meta before Twister 2018. We didn't know what to do with ourselves. And or was it in Twister? It came in either in the Twister or one of the community tournaments. And it was very entertaining to see the IS4 and IS7 have a run for their money. And he's got the Diamond League or the Platinum League camouflage on this tank. So you better believe he knows what he's doing. And he's burning deep for A. And he's spotted up the 7201K. And he's going in through the cheat. No, he's not. Look at that tracer round flying overhead. The new graphics updates from Wargaming. Pretty cool. And I don't know if you've seen the update stream, but we're going to have exploding turrets. Heat. Bounced off the lower glacis. E100 coming in for a crack shot at it. Oh, this 72K is really just living the dream and finally takes some damage. The E100 sitting pretty as a nice little target for the Reds to shoot at, giving our man in the 113 a bit of room to operate from, and he's looking for the drive wheel or the front. The lower glacis picks it up, doesn't want to overextend. There is a Jaeger up ahead, and he's playing very cautiously. And he's looking for the back of the Leopard 1, and he gets it! And the Leopard 1 finished off of the WZ120. The 120 teed up. Jaeger and 183. They've done really well to push up this deep. Typically you'd find those TDs camping off in the spawn on this map. So big kudos to them, and that's a nice roll. 456 into the T62 Alpha. And Skills pushing in aggressively. He's looking now for the cavalry. Another good roll. Cavalry's a one-shot. Is he going to drop adrenaline? And now's a good time. Takes a hit. Repairs the track. Adrenaline's still not been triggered. Nice into the back of the IS-8. Tough shot to make. He's getting flanked on the right. Has support from the team. Looking to get stuck into the T62 Alpha again. Nice angling. Forces the shot onto the tracks. Trying to get one in. Does. Pushing 3.5k damage. It's a 5-on-5 situation. Oh, 5-on-4. There's a T62 Alpha. Is the T62 Alpha going to get away? I think he is. No, he's not. Oh, and there's a K91. That's an angry tank with burst damage. Lands a critical shot. Oh, panic. That through the auto aim. Nice block. Now going to try and go toe-to-toe with the IS-8. He does. Oh, it's beautiful. It's not a whole game Kolobanov, but it's basically in a real scenario Kolobanov. Does he use the repair kit? That driver engine tracks. 5.8k damage. 1k damage blocked. Tremendous performance. Reds winning on caps at the moment. He's looking to get 72. VK 7201K still hanging in there. Our man's being a team player, controlling the cap points, understands he needs to set that up. does. Now he needs to push in. C's too far away to contest. Advancing. Greens. And it is the E100 from before to seal the deal. And that is some work very well done indeed. Mastery badge. Of course it's a mastery badge. 5.8k damage. 1500 experience. Great accuracy. Only 2 bounces. Pretty good. Bearing in mind it's a heavy, but not the best gun handling in the world. Now let's see. Do we have any tournaments? No, it's... see. Now, we're just hanging on here just in case we get another invite. I don't think we will. I think we're... $8:04. As if we've got a couple of minutes. Well, let's play a game. And see. Because when we come out of the game, the invite will be through or not. We'll know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, shall we do it? I'm not actually very good in the Gravedigger. I'd just like to point that out as a caveat. It is an obscenely good tank. For whatever reason, I consistently fail on it. Now, I'd like to think that my team will be going left into the city. I think we should be going left. We've got an ARL, we've got a KB3, we've got a TD that loves the city environment. If I see anyone like the Type 5.8 or SP1C going right, I'll be a very unhappy man. Now the Gravedigger, the Halloween tank, 2018. Halloween tanks just being all round mean. I mean, the Tankenstein is the least cheesy one out of the 4, and that's saying something because it's a good tank. The Hellsing is, I mean, downright broken. The Dracula is broken in the right hands. I mean, for most people, they can't make it sing, but give it to like someone who's top of their game, and it's really trouble, you know. But the Gravedigger, it's just got such a good... It's got everything. Armor, damage, burst damage. I mean, it's heavy. The ram damage alone is something to write home about. Look at that, 523. Not even breaking a sweat. Oh, he's dead. There you go, and we're being flanked. So let's just go over and deal with that. Now the LTTB, that's a tank. The SU is fired. He deleted our SP1C. Now the SU, that's the one kind of tank I'm really not looking forward to dealing with later in this match. But I know that if I can shut down the LTTB, I'll feel a whole lot better. And if I just hadn't fluffed that first shot, would have been an... Oh my god! Oh look, there's the SUs. There's all of the SUs. 3 TDs. Thanks, but no thanks. Well, it was always going to be an ambitious shot. Now the Kurumoro mine. Oh my god, get out of the way. We can deal with him. Now, ideally what the team doesn't do is drip feed itself one by one into the jaws of yonder TDs.
Enemy armor is damaged.
27 HP. Do we reload before him or not? I think we don't. I think we're in trouble. Oh, that was a poor choice. We didn't have enough HP to do that. I think we just died to a round kill. However, it was all we had to do, really. Fantastic. Now, the invites will be through or not? Let's see. Go on, then. Let's give out those news tournaments. No. So there's no tournaments, no tournament invite. We've taken it as far as we can this evening for the streaming of the Ascent tournaments. I've had fun. It's been great to see WinterWar playing in the Ascent tournament, and it's been really good actually just in general to have a flick through the Ascent tournament, see the format, to see the different teams and clans that are playing in that. Of course, we've got the top echelon coming up towards the end of May. That's actually going to be, I believe it's the 24th, 25th, 26th of May. It is. So the top Echelon Championship and the Echelon Championship, the top one is for tier 9 10. There's the mid one for 7 8 and the low, or whatever it's called, for 5 6. They're all playing out over that weekend, so it promises. I mean, for the vast majority of tournament Clan Wars players, you know, who are not at the insane heights and levels of the professionals, of, like, you know, the best of the best, that are kind of just starting out in their journey in World of Tanks Blitz esports. It's really great to see this format. Certainly I prefer it a lot more to the quick tournaments format. And we'll be hopefully following the top 8 teams over those 3 days. I'm actually set for one hell of a time streaming. I'm going to be covering Europe and North America for 3 days straight. So 6 streams over Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Really looking forward to that. I've already booked time off work in order to do it. I'll have Monday off to recover from that. So, huge thank you to WinterWar, Team Raate, for letting me stream them. Big congratulations to Kraken Esports for going through to the final of their group 6. And looking forward to streaming some more tournaments very, very soon. We'll have another 2 versus 2 tournament coming up, I think on the 7th of May. I need to confirm that with the organizers, but 2 versus 2 on the 7th of May. Probably going to be trying and organizing the next 4v4 tournament sometime between now and the top echelon over the next week or 2. That will be really, really fun. We had a lot of fun with that in the first edition, and the second edition promises to be just as riveting. So anyways, this is Rolling Swarm signing off for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. My pleasure as always to bring you guys the content that you deserve. Bye for now. See you.